Recreating Dust 2 as a Midwestern town in the USA. An aerial view of the map. I did not put much effort into the surrounding landscape. In hindsight, I probably should have put something in the distance to make it look like things actually surrounded this town. Not just the balls are physics objects. I may need to calm my physics objects down a bit. It was very important to me that I kept the relative sizes the same as Dust 2 so that anyone using the map could navigate the map from muscle memory without having to worry about scaling issues. I tried to do this from memory, which did not play out well. Then I tried to use photogrammetry, which also did not play out well. I finally found a 3D model of the old version of the map online created by a member of the community. I imported the 3D asset into UE4 and started manually blocking out every wall and road with geometry blocks. I then had a good reference for sizing for this Dust 2 project and any other Dust 2 project I'd like to make in the future. I wanted to stray a decent amount from the original Dust 2, so I only needed the 3D model for scaling purposes. After getting my block out, I started applying road mesh planes to the ground. Halfway through the project I realized how stupid this was, as it would make more sense to just apply materials to the blockout I already had made. This has resulted in a map that is half random planes and half geometry with materials applied, leaving a few effects I wish were not there, fixable, but meh. There are many different versions of the Dust 2 map, with boxes and obstacles in varying different places, so I didn't bother too much with getting every obstacle in the same exact place as they are in the latest Dust map. I wanted to make this my own. I think the main differences between my map and the latest Dust 2 is 1, you can shoot someone in a courtyard from suicide, and 2, there is only one entrance to B from mid to B, as I couldn't think of a good enough reason. There would be a hole in the wall. This is a win for realism, however it's definitely going to be a nightmare for anyone trying to come defuse the bomb from mid to B, as there is only one place you could come from that the terrorists need to defend, not counting tunnel obviously, which is now a lovely shop in construction. Why there is food for sale in a shop that is under construction baffles me, and it should baffle you. Other than that, I guess the main differences are the many bugs in the map and the different styles. I also cannot explain what this is. I put bollards down because I was like, I'm gonna put cars in this map. Then I decided that would be stupid and would rather this town have a closed-off, vehicle-less town square aesthetic to it. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of things wrong with this map, but I kind of like it. Probably due to heavy bias, it's hard not to fall in love with something you have to keep playing over and over again to test. It's more of a love by familiarity, but then again that is perhaps what love is. Anyway, the lampposts are on whether it is day or night. This is definitely not down to me forgetting to change the setting for when it's daytime. This is actually an artistic statement about needless energy consumption in the USA. I would not make such a careless mistake. In all fairness, a few of these bugs come from me doing actions that you wouldn't be able to do in CS/GO anyway, so it's not too much of an issue, and many of the holes I've noticed in the map are only really noticeable to me in the developer environment, but still, doesn't make for a perfect game. However, I think there is a lot to love about this map. Obviously the engine adds a lot to it with nice textures, lighting and reflections, but I like a lot of my own touches as well. I like that more than the footballs are physics objects. I like that I've used alternative objects for debris instead of just crates like Dust 2 does. I feel like a few of my buildings have more character to them than the ones in Dust 2, but again that could just be creator bias. there are obvious problems with the map. I decided to show what the map looked like in day and night as I have the tools, so why not experiment with different looks. Example of mesh and material. Now that I have the map in Unreal Engine, I can play around with post-process effects and lighting to try and make a cooler experience for the user. These are just a few examples of me carelessly using the effects to their extremes, just for examples of what we can do here. I even tried to put Spiderman in for fun, but this is not a good map for Spiderman, sad face. I am finding it very fun to hold a gun walking around the map making pew-pew noises. I have done a little coding in this project, but only small things like adjusting a few parts of the asset pack codes and things like making sure birds sing during the day and crickets make noise during the night. To conclude, even with 3 years on and off UE4 experience, I still consider myself a beginner, and I still consider this a beginner project helping me get to the ropes of using Unreal Engine 4. This entire project took me a week to do, of maybe about 5 hours a day. Understandably, someone with more experience or even a faster PC, it kept crashing, sad face, could have done this a lot faster, but I'm pretty happy with my work. Feel free to give me any feedback. Anything you specifically didn't like about the quality of this map is actually just me making a statement about poor Midwestern architecture. Anything you did like about this map was all me with no help. Let me know if you would be able to tell what map this was without me telling you. If anyone wants me to release this map, or at least the geometry blockout I made, so you can try creating your own versions, let me know. Bye.